Namaste. Today we're in Bhaktapur exploring the Gajatra Festival, which is really unique. I know you're going to enjoy it. But before I do, I want to let you know, since the channel's new, we upload once a week. But if there's something that happens in Nepal that affects tourism, we get something out to you right away. So give us a like, subscribe, and be sure to hit the notification button. So, come along with us and enjoy. You'll notice, as we watch the processions pass, there are pictures of the deceased family member on the chariot being carried. There is also various religious items, and usually a small altar. After the family's turn to walk through the town is finished, members hand food to others walking by. Bhaktapur has the biggest Gajatra celebration in the Kathmandu Valley, and it goes on for several days. The spiritual reasoning is very similar to the ancient Christian or Celtic celebration of All Souls Day, October 31st to November 1st. Where it's believed everyone who died during the year can all complete their journey to heaven on this night. This year, the government cut the music and dancing portions of the celebration due to the pandemic, of course. On a normal year, there is hardly room to walk. The streets are so crowded. This celebration is done by the Newar people throughout Nepal, as well as the Tharo people. But not only is it celebrated differently by the two groups, but even in the Kathmandu Valley, you can see differences between the Newar communities. In this culture, the deceased soul looks for a cow's tail to grab onto. The cow, being the most sacred and beloved animal, will take the person home. The men who have lost a parent will have their heads shaved and will only wear white for an entire year in memory of their parent, and will also refrain from certain foods like tomato and onion, but that varies depending on their family. It's an upbeat celebration and helps to process the loss of the loved one, as well as to connect with the community. Although it isn't done as a demonstration of ancient tradition to outsiders, it's fascinating to experience, and you are welcome as tourists to join in. see young men dressed as women in a comical way. Long lines of people doing line dances, tapping sticks together between the chariots in the parade. And it has a very upbeat atmosphere well into the night. Some children will take the doka around by themselves to show their devotion to a parent. It can be a bit of an economic challenge for the poor, too. So they can also carry a small doka by themselves or even rent a cow for the day to take around the city. This huge idol represents Lord Bhairab, an incarnation of Lord Shiva. This symbolizes the ending of this portion of the celebration, and it can get pretty crazy as the festival's energy builds after Bhairab comes out. If you can get the bandwidth, you'll enjoy our 360 video of the festival. But since so many in Nepal can't get that much bandwidth to enjoy that video, we have this one that shows a bit of a different perspective. Be sure to leave your actual passport and the bulk of your money in your guest house before going out into the crowd at any of these festivals. If you're in Nepal during the month of August, look for the full moon, as that will give you the approximate date of the main day. So book a room for a couple of nights, if you can, in Bhaktapur, near Kathmandu's Darbar Square area, Patin, or in Kirtipur. It will really be a unique experience, whichever place you choose to experience it. Find a rooftop restaurant on the route of the procession to get a great view, or enjoy the crowd and dance in the street with the Newari people. They actually invite tourists to participate with them, so join in and have fun.